Welcome to the Willowton Kitchen. My name is Odette and I'm a wife, a mom and a working woman. When I'm not hustling during the day in the boardroom, I'm in class at varsity at night, so I am always chasing the clock. And because I'm always chasing the clock, I like to make quick, easy and flop-proof recipes in the kitchen. Today, I'm going to show you one of my favorite go-to dishes for dinner. We're making creamy garlic potatoes on the stove, and we're going to be using Delight 37% fat spread that will saute our potatoes beautifully without burning them, and it'll give them that golden crispy outside but that soft mash inside. We'll also be using Delight pure cooking oil with its high smoke point of about 200 to 220 degrees C, and that prevents sticking, and it's going to saute our onions and our green peppers and the rest of our ingredients beautifully. Both products are our kitchen heroes today because they're low in saturated fat and they cook very reliably. For our creamy garlic potato bake, we're going to need 5 or 6 large potatoes cut up into small cubes. What you need to do is boil them. You can see I've already started with mine. Just make sure that you cover the potatoes with enough water while they're boiling. We're going to use a few tablespoons of Delight 37% fat spread. We're also going to use about 2 tablespoons of finely crushed garlic. We're going to use green pepper that we're going to thinly slice, and a tin of diced tomatoes. We're going to use about a heaped teaspoon or so of sugar, and then seasoning of your choice. I'm using mixed herbs today, some paprika, some salt and pepper, and another little secret is powdered cream of mushroom soup with a cup of milk. We're going to use that to make a sauce, and it's going to thicken with some grated cheese. You can use cheddar, Gouda or mozzarella, and to finish it off, we're going to chop our parsley finely and sprinkle it all over the top. So let's get going. We'll start by boiling our potatoes until they're soft. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes. And once they're boiled, we'll drain off the water and then put the potatoes aside so that we can get started with the recipe. So once your potatoes are boiled, you can drain off the water and then set the potatoes aside. So my potatoes are ready. Beautiful. Just like that. All right. We're going to get started on our actual recipe. Heat a pan over medium heat, and then we're going to add some Delight 37% fat spread, and we're going to then saute our garlic in our Delight 37% fat spread. It's bubbling beautifully. Remember, garlic cooks very quickly, so you only need to saute it for a minute or so before we add our potatoes to the pan, and we're going to fry it until it's golden brown. It takes about 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, that's about a minute. Our garlic is going beautifully. And now we take our sauteed potatoes and we're going to add it to our garlic. Okay, this looks beautiful. So I'm going to leave these to saute until they're golden brown. I'm going to go to a separate pot. I'm going to heat up some Delight pure cooking oil over medium heat again, and then I'm going to add some finely sliced onions and green peppers. So in my separate pot, I'm going to fry some onions, some green peppers until the onions are succulent and crunchy using our Delight pure cooking oil. Beautiful. Okay, we'll add our onions. I like to keep my green peppers fairly long, but thinly sliced. They give a lot of crunch and texture to the dish, but they also give a lot of color and flavor. Beautiful. Just get those sauteing. We're going to add a tin of diced tomatoes, at least 1 or 2 teaspoons of sugar to your tomatoes. It just cuts through the acidity. So we're going to add those tomatoes in there. So at this point, I'm going to season with some paprika and a little bit of mixed herbs. You can use oregano, thyme, Italian herbs, whatever your preference is. And then of course some salt and pepper, because we definitely want our dish to have enough seasoning. Let's let that cook down and let all of those flavors infuse into our sauce. I'm going to make a cream of mushroom soup using powdered mushroom sauce made with milk. Quick and easy, just like that. All right, I think our potatoes are ready to go into our sauce. Look at that, it looks absolutely delicious. The tomato has cooked down. So all we do now is you add your potatoes. You want to coat the potatoes into the sauce. And last but not least, our thickening agent, which is our mushroom soup. Look at how gorgeous that looks. So all we're going to do now is we are going to finish it off with a little bit of grated cheese. And to finish off our dish, we are going to just add a bit of chopped parsley. Look at that. It's an absolutely delightful creamy garlic potato stovetop bake made with Delight 37% fat spread and Delight pure cooking oil that is sure to be a hit in your home. So go on and give it a try. To see this and many other recipes that are quick, easy and affordable, visit the Willerton Group's YouTube page, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the page so that you never miss out on all the new recipes for all occasions. From the Willerton kitchen to yours. See you again next time.